Pisces, good morning. Welcome to your general reading. My name's Clive. You're watching Emrys Tarot. Before we get into this, as I'm shuffling the cards, I would like to wish everybody a fantastic, happy new year. Okay, I hope that you all had a good Christmas. And it's a great honour to be here. And I would like to take this moment to, thank everybody for the support of my channel in 2023. The channel's been growing a lot. Okay, very steady but continuously, and for that I very much appreciate your input, your support. Without you, this channel couldn't exist. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's see what we have for the sign of Pisces. Let's see what we've got for you. What's going on for the sign of Pisces here? Angel, spirits, guides. What do we have for the sign of Pisces, please? A bit chilly this morning. Frost on the rooftops. I'm sitting in an attic. I'm under a skylight. I can see rooftops, bare trees, birds. Yeah, blue sky, but cold. Here we go. Straight off the bat, 6 of Wands. All success here, but I'm kind of getting with this success and kind of notoriety, recognition for your efforts. Okay, I'm getting that there is a it's kind of conditional. Okay, and by that I mean it won't necessarily have drawbacks. There's a fresh start here for you. I'm getting for a lot of you in relationships and in a relationship particularly. All right, you could be dealing with a fire sign. All right, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But, you know, one of the conditions could be there's distance between you and this person. And it would mean, you know, a manifestation and a lot of communication and cooperation to work out if you want to go forward with this, who's going to work where, who's going to move where, who's going to be the one to, you know, make concessions. Although what I'm getting here is both of you making concessions, but there has to be a lot of give and take here. Okay. What I'm also getting for some of you, that you're going to need time to think about this. Okay. In fact, a fair bit of time to think about this. It's not just a question of where you're going to, it's a question of what are you giving up? And, you know, for a lot of you, it means giving up a very nice place, you know, where everything's going all right, you know, on the money front, and, you know, perhaps you're married and there's been a lot of complacency. But what I'm getting here is there's a kind of a breakthrough here, but you're going to have to give up an old lifestyle. Okay, I'm kind of getting there's been a lot of thinking going on in the past, perhaps some communication, and even if there hasn't been communication, I'm kind of getting there's a sudden change in that kind of atmosphere. Somebody here has been really contemplating, you know, a way forward with this. Let's see what the challenge is. What is the challenge? I mean, this is your energy. I mean, you know, it's one of success, but it means giving up, you know, an old way of living. There's a big change here for some of you. Yeah. You got the Temperance. Yeah. Whatever the transition, whatever your situation, you know, Temperance is all about peace and harmony. And when you're in a transitional state, even in the physical state of moving from one place to another, disconnecting from old relationships, and with all these changes going on, it's going to be very difficult keeping peace and harmony. Okay, you certainly want to break free of a situation. It's kind of a good and bad situation here. It's good that there's incoming communication. Okay. But this change for you is not going to please everybody. Okay, you're going to kind of get basically upset somebody in the transition. And also with this Temperance card, there could well be children involved in this. So if you are in a situation where you're married and you're leaving that marriage or relocating, okay, the child has got to be taken into consideration, obviously. And what I'm getting here is, keeping that equilibrium, doing kind of what's right for everybody. I mean, your temperament of late has been much more even, okay, but and you can dictate the way this goes. It's kind of, you've got the power, okay. But this change coming in for you is going to need an entirely fresh approach. Okay, this is all about giving up old lifestyles and going into a new lifestyle. That's what I'm seeing. But keeping equilibrium, keeping peace and harmony is going to be difficult. Okay. Now, I said at the start you could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Well, the Temperance is one of Sagittarius, so this probably will resonate better more with people who are dealing with a Sagittarius. Okay, it doesn't really matter what sign it is, but it's still the same energy. But there's heavy Sagittarius energy here. Yeah, way to overcome, the transition is to have fair play, and for one or two of you, maybe seeking some legal advice, okay, but for a lot of you, waiting on a decision, okay. And like I say, this transitional state for you, whatever your situation, whether it's a work situation, marriage situation, just long-term abode, this is all about you moving on. Sorry, I'm sounding like a broken record here. Yeah, it's basically overall, and it's getting your priorities right. I mean, there has been a stagnant situation, and you're now releasing that, and all of a sudden there's a fresh start here. It's kind of it's not that you're tired of responsibility. I'm kind of getting it's that you just want to break from it. Okay. Let's see what else we have. Well, communication is going to be very, very important, okay? Travel, and for some of you, travel is very important, but avoiding confrontation, avoiding being pressurised. This decision you're making really has got to be done with less with feeling and more of, let's say, logic, intuitive, and experienced decision. So perhaps for some of you, Pisces, you are a water sign. Okay, so subduing your emotions temporarily is going to be quite difficult. Okay, for those of you that are not dealing with a marriage or anything like that, just a one-to-one, you're young, you've got the whole life ahead of you, you're perhaps involved with somebody who is married, or perhaps you are just dating somebody who wants this no strings attached, but you want something more. Okay, so it's going to be very, very difficult to get equilibrium here, and making compromises is going to be quite difficult. Okay, but it can be done. What I'm seeing here is it can be done. And with this Justice card here, Libra, Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. This could represent the two people you're dealing with, two very, very different people. Maybe you're young, free, dating two different people, three different people, seeing how it goes, But be, the kind of advice here is don't be pressurised, okay, into doing anything against your better judgment. Decisions you make now will have far-reaching consequences into the future. So it's kind of like, be careful what you wish for, and being fair to yourself so that you can be fair to others is kind of, the way forward. Let's see the ongoing situation, the ongoing energy. Yeah. Knight of Wands. Look, some of you, chance to relocate here. I'm kind of getting that there is this. This is again Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, but predominantly Sagittarius. Okay, and this is not to say for any Sagittarius cross-watching here, this is not to say that, you're all like this, okay? But it's just a very fast-moving energy, very impetuous energy, very, very impulsive, very kind of, let's do it now. If we're going to do it, let's do it now. I'm willing to work on this, I just want to live the moment kind of energy. So, if you are dealing with somebody who is like that, who's perhaps married, but they're like a player type energy. They want to be free. They're free spirited. Okay. It's, you've got to be fair to yourself. Self-sabotage is not a good idea just to please somebody else. Yeah, this is all about moving on. I'm getting incoming communication. It's like gone from nothing to a stagnant situation to all of a sudden, let's do it kind of energy. Wow. Let's just get a few more cards here, please. Okay. Yeah, there has been a bit of a fear of commitment here. Because of a commitment. A lot of secrecy been going on here. So, possibly your intuition is saying, I suspect deception. Patience is a virtue. What's the Temperance card here? Page of Wands, incoming message. There won't be children involved. Okay, but you want to get stability with this person. It's one of the challenges is slowing this person down. I'm kind of getting here somebody who's a bit overzealous. Right, Justice card. Yeah, the Marriage card. Wow, right under the Justice card, you've got the Hierophant. Okay, long-term relationships, marriage. There's perhaps a separation going on here for some of you. All right, there's somebody around you who is kind of very supportive, but they're very complacent. You want something more exciting. King of Wands here. Yeah, we've got a lot of fire energy around you at the moment. Okay, kind of a surprise attack. Yeah, out of the blue. Kind of getting you're taking the leadership role. You're tired of doing the following, Pisces. You're now taking the leadership role. Two of Wands, Knight of Wands. Yeah, this is all about taking action, becoming self-aware and taking action. This is all about realising your dreams and ambitions. You are going to have to get creative, but with all this wand energy here, there's Six of Wands, Eight of Wands, Two of Wands, Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Page of Wands. This is all about taking action. That's what I'm getting. There has to be compromises on the way, but I'm kind of getting that you're trying to slow it down, or somebody's trying to hinder you. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for watching.